Attention is shifting further south. Renewed weather warnings have been issued on the state's Central Coast as rising water threatens to inundate homes. Nicolina Carufe is in Toukley, which is beyond Gosford, not quite as far as Newcastle. Nikki, how are conditions there?
Well, Alex, here in the Central Coast, there are still 3 emergency warnings that are in place, and those are very much centralised around the Tuggerah Lake, the Budgewoi Lake where we are, and also Lake Munmora. And that's due to the fact that these lakes are absolutely overflowing from the inundation that they've received from this rain event throughout this week. I actually want to step away to show you exactly where we are. So this is, as I mentioned, this is Budgewoi Lake, and where we are is just outside the Marine Rescue Centre, and that is seeing that water just trickle right into this area. We've seen the road in and out of here completely cut off, so that water level's still very high at the moment. In terms of Tuggerah Lake, it actually peaked overnight, and the long jetty moderate level, that's now starting to slowly recede, but those levels are still quite high because of that inundation and that huge amount of rain that they did see across the past week. And to give you an idea of what this rain event has brought, for example, Lake Macquarie, Coornbog, receiving 433 millimetres to date to this month, and that's actually its heaviest main rainfall since 1953. So this is just how unusual, out of the blue, this amount of rainfall is for this area, and hence why we are seeing that minor to moderate flooding around this region as well. Now, in terms of what we'll be seeing throughout the weekend, it is a calm weekend. You can see there that the skies are quite blue behind me here. It's quite dry. It's dried up across New South Wales thanks to that system shifting a little bit further down to the south. But the SES has been endlessly busy, responding to 1,300 incidents overnight. This is on top of what they've responded to throughout this week, including flood rescues and, as mentioned before, resupply to those people that have been remained isolated from this event. This is what they recently had to say about the Central Coast region.
There was a forecast for major flooding from the Bureau yesterday, and I was pleased to see that forecast had changed to moderate. We did put some evacuation warning products in place around Chittaway Bay, Lake Tuggerah, and I did see this morning that there were 10 flood rescues undertaken in and around that location, mainly relocations of elderly people. Again, we'll have a look at removing that emergency warning if we're able to do so.
Now, we've seen quite a few locals come here during the morning just to check where those water levels are at, just to see if they're starting to recede. But you can see here as well, there's a lot of debris on the road here. So whilst those water levels will start to trickle down, it's important, and the SES is reiterating to people to make sure that they're watching for that debris on the road, to watch for any road damage. We are expecting quite a bit of road damage from this, and after those roads have been opened due to the water receding, they're still going to be quite dangerous to be driving over. Now, if we have a look at the forecast over the coming days, there is that time for that water to start to recede now that it has dried up. Bit of a cool change sweeping into New South Wales, and coming in we will be seeing some showers throughout this week, but nothing like what we've seen from this rain event that has devastated thousands of people right along the New South Wales coastline.